I feel like we should get into this.
Well,
Hey there.
and welcome. Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
Matty Daddy, the Midget. Easy podcast.
I am Matty Daddy. Uptown squirrel. She been living with her Uncle Merle. I bet she never seen a nut that high. I bet her daddy doesn't know that she's bi. I'm gonna try for that uptown squirrel. That uptown squirrel. Simonson. And I'm here with
Jake. That was actually a very good song. I didn't think you were going to do like a whole verse, or the chorus, I guess. The Midget Hillsaback.
And thanks for tuning in to Matty and the Midget Podcast. I'm super glad that you didn't sing a song. I thought maybe since I sang a song, you were going to try to sing one too.
But that's too much song.
I know, and
Yeah.
I regretted singing the song for the viewers the moment I started doing it. But once I commit, I'm fucking in it.
I totally agree with you. Would you say that probably second line is when you realized it was too much?
Probably half a second into it.
Oh,
So
I was fine until the second line. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do a whole fucking chorus.
Yeah. No. Well, I didn't know if I was going to be able to remember the words.
Sure.
So once I was able to, I'm like, I felt like David Goggins, with 2 broken feet, about to run mile 100.
You and this David Goggins, you just keep talking about him.
He's a fun guy.
He obviously loves the sport of basketball.
He obviously loves running 100 miles.
Why would you run 100 miles on purpose?
I don't even know what he's sitting at.
Anyway, welcome to the show.
Yeah. If you don't know who David Goggins is,
Give it a goog, J-Mo.
give it a goog.
Yeah.
He's got a good book. You Can't Hurt Me.
Did you say he is a book?
He's got a good book out there
Oh, okay.
for the fans to purchase.
Yeah.
I read the first 17 pages
That's it?
about a year ago. And
So you actually don't own the book?
No, I own it. Who reads?
I've never seen you read. I didn't know you were a reader.
Well, I normally don't read when people are at my house.
Why?
If you came
Isn't
over,
that when
I'm
people
just
read?
sorry, I was reading before you came, so I'm just going to continue to read now.
Yeah. That just seems like a reader thing to do.
It's a dickhole thing to do,
That's what I'm saying.
and I'm not a
That's
dickhole.
exactly what I said.
I have a dickhole,
Prove it.
but I'm not
Show
a
me.
dickhole. You've already
Show me your
you just
dickhole.
saw my dickhole before we start recording.
Dickel sounds like nickel.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's true. Facts.
Anyway, you may notice we have headphones on.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Headphones. What's up with that?
What is up with that? Did we finally get fucking mics working?
Are we doing an ad for headphones and mics right now?
Are we professional?
Are we? Who did we suck off to get equipment this good?
I don't know.
And why don't I remember it?
That was that thing I get you. Remember? It was a corn dog you had the other day.
You put a roofie in a corn dog.
I gave you a corn dog.
And was I not supposed to shove it up my ass?
That's exactly. I thought you were just gonna eat it, and then the roofie would be in your system. But you went full ass, and you were done like that, dude. You boofed the shit out of that bitch.
I don't know when the last time you fucking shoved some ecstasy up your ass.
I've actually never done X. Believe it or not.
Hey, make it up.
Actually, November 12th, 2009 is the last time I did it.
Yeah, and I don't remember the last time you did ecstasy not up your ass.
Never. It's always been up my ass.
Oh, okay.
Every
Well, then you have no frame. I was gonna say, how much faster did that X kick in when you just went straight to the ass?
I mean, it was quick. It was quick through the ass. When I just did it normally, when I didn't do it,
yeah,
it wasn't as fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, I have done it up the ass and not up the ass. Oh, that was a weird sound. It kicks in a lot faster up the ass.
Yeah, it gets into the system faster.
It's a real kick in the ass.
Yeah, you ever butt chug a beer?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's great. You feel drunker way faster.
Yeah.
I love it.
Anything else you want to talk about with assholes?
So your wife put a finger up your ass.
We're going to do this again?
Do you want to talk about it?
We can. I mean, I've already talked about it once, twice.
At least 3 times.
It's been at least a couple times.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got a finger up my ass? This isn't really how I wanted
Did you really?
Yeah. This isn't really how I wanted to start the pod. But hey, lots of stuff to talk about here on Mdatm episode 36.
You remember the episode?
We're going back to fingers in the butt, baby.
Hell yeah. Fingers in the butt for days.
We got some cool Instagram shit to talk about. Some
Hell
little
yeah.
Joel Olstein.
Sure.
Some great content from my buddy Mick Stud, who makes the best memes on Instagram.
You don't have a buddy named Mick Stud.
Yes, I do. His name's Chad A. Middle initial Corn. Yeah, I didn't even connect the dots till like
You thought it was his real name.
years later. I think it is his name. I know
There's
his
no
name
way.
is Chad Corn, but I'm wondering if the A might be. Anyways, that's not the point. We'll get into that later.
Sure.
We got some other cool. We're going to talk about UFC 269. Just happened on Saturday. What a card!
Dude, so much happened. So much unbelievable things happened.
Unbelievable things happened.
The craziest. Would you venture? I know it's not an accurate statement. We didn't look it up or anything. But would you venture to say that was the biggest upset in UFC history?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Yeah. I'd say the only other thing that came close is Matt Serra beating George St. Pierre
That was insane.
for the welterweight title back in the day.
Next time, hit that right in the mic.
Yeah.
We can do that now.
No, dude. It makes my dick small.
Imagine the possibilities of fart mics. Hit it.
I'm just scared now with the mics and we're professional and shit. Like, I'm going to, like, when I listen to Two Bears, One Cave and I hear Bert fucking, like, drinking things and, like, yeah, dude, don't stop. Please, please, please.
There's no way he's not doing it on purpose because if I go over here,
Yeah.
yeah, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's doing it into the microphone.
I think he doesn't think about things at all.
Either that or Nadav just doesn't want to turn his gain down so we don't have to hear him fucking chopping.
I'm very jealous at the fucking confidence of that guy, Bert Chryslinger.
It's true to roof.
Brett Keisler is what a guy, you know?
I'm pretty sure it's Bert Chrysler.
Yeah, is
Chrysler?
it? Brent.
Brent.
Anyways, your buddy Bartholomew, he was supposed to be on the pod today.
Yeah, you actually talked to him. I actually gave him the phone to talk to you about it.
And he said, yeah, for sure, Friday or Saturday. Didn't hear nothing on Friday. You know, kind of a blizzard going on. Or
Friday
whatever.
or Sunday.
Friday or Sunday.
Yeah.
I keep saying Saturday.
Yep. Because if you did say Saturday, then he's
Yeah.
he's not
Not Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday. So didn't fucking show up. What did he made up something about his grandma's Thanksgiving?
He said it's his great grandma's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
He might have said Christmas, but
Jesus.
I'm assuming it's Thanksgiving.
It's 15
Who goes
days.
to their?
It's 15 days removed from both of them. So like,
It's right in the middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
it could go either way.
and I know we both know that he goes either way.
He is trans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gay.
I mean, can you be trans without being gay?
Can you be gay if you're trans?
I think you have to.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I'm pretty sure it's you sign up for.
Well, if you're trans, I don't even think they would say anything about you being gay because it's like I'm trans, so it's like you're already like a whole package.
it. Yeah. No. It's all bundled into one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is kind of like our sponsor, Bespoke Post.
Bespoke
Get you
Post.
yourself your box of awesome.
Box of awesome. What is this?
Box of Awesome is a collection of random shit that nobody wants, and they come from small businesses, so you're also supporting them. But
Oh.
they put them in a fucking box for you, and they say, like, it's worth $70.
Sure.
But they give it to you for $40. So if you are ever looking for, that, you go ahead now.
This sounds fake.
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true.
Is there in this box of awesome? Is there a specific genre?
Well, with the holidays coming,
Oh,
there's lots of things you can buy for your friends and family and people you don't know shit to buy for. So there's many genres.
so you could just get this box of awesome, pay $40, and just throw them at random people.
Yeah, and you're like, sorry if it sucks. I haven't opened it. It's Box of Awesome by
Wow.
Bespoke Post,
What a great gift idea for the holidays.
especially with the holidays.
Yeah. That's what
So use promo code MDATM for 20% off your next Box of Awesome from Bespoke Post.
What?
That was my cue to use.
I thought I was going to read it again, and then at the same time,
25%.
25% off. Code MDATM. Bespoke Post.
All right, now about that finger in my butt.
I cannot wait to hear this story.
See, you thought I was like going around the fucking. I was trying to avoid going back to that story.
I totally forgot that you even brought up that story. So if you were going
I've
around
been
it,
waiting to tell my story now for 30 years. I'm 30 years old.
do you want me to get the doll so you can show me where he touched you?
No, that's not necessary.
Okay, go ahead.
That didn't work last time.
The bad man. Triggers him every time.
No, so yeah, maybe I'll tell the bad man story another time.
Sure.
But the butthole story I was talking about. Okay.
Oh, see, I
So-
only know one.
What?
I only know the one.
Yeah. So, anyways, my dad, I'm just kidding. So I used to date this girl. I hate that every story I say starts with I used to date this girl.
Yeah, you must have been a whore.
These bumps wasn't free. All right. Anyways, so I used to date this whore. I used to date this girl. Sorry. We were dating for a while. We were pretty comfortable and shit. Like, we'd take showers together sometimes, and that's the only time we would lick each other's buttholes.
Wait, what?
So, it started with that, and that it really wasn't my gig.
Sure.
It wasn't my thing. Like, buttholes being licked.
Yeah, you just don't like your butthole abused, used, and thrown away.
No, I just like abusing girls into having to lick my butthole.
See,
Like, it's kind of a game. Like, you think I can talk this bitch into licking my butthole?
I'm gonna be able to talk this bitch into
And if you can, it's like,
I talked this bitch into licking my butthole.
high five. So,
Can we get to
yeah,
the
she
story?
shoved the whole hand up my ass.
The whole hand?
No, okay, let's stick to the first story.
Okay, there's more than one.
So there was some butthole licking stuff.
Sure.
Just fresh out the shower.
Oh, that's kind of the only way you can do it.
That's the only time.
If you don't know where they were. You don't know what came out of there.
I never got like the people who would have the stories. So yeah, I met this girl for the first time at a bar, and then we ended up going to my place, and I licked her butthole.
That's insane.
Like, hell no, dude.
That is insane.
Yeah, because she you probably walked with her for a while. Like, her butt was all stanky and sweaty. Who knows the last time she took a shit? If you shit after a shower, there's no chance you should not be offering your butthole up to people on a fucking brown platter.
If you shit after your shower, and not before, you might as well start your whole day over because everything's fucked up. The Matrix is on. There's a break in the Matrix.
I know that happens to me all the time. Though I'll shower, and then as soon as I get out, I'm like, "Fuck, I have this shit now."
Do you shower again?
No, I just say, "There goes my chances for getting my butthole licked tonight."
There goes my day.
Anyone who last took a shit before they last showered and let someone eat their butthole,
That's a real piece of shit right
they
there.
should be euthanized.
Absolutely. What about the euthanasia?
So we're, licking each other's buttholes and stuff.
Continue. Was it
A few
69 or
times.
was it like back and forth?
Back and forth.
Taking turns? Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
So just not a lot. I don't want it to sound like it was happening a lot. But so then, I think she was just doing this to torture me, but she's like, "Yeah, what about a finger in your butt?" I'm like, "Yeah, no thanks.
No.
My name's isn't Cody Combs." No, so and this was probably like weeks and months of convincing.
Sure.
But she convinced.
Oh, so she really wanted this.
I think so, just to humiliate me.
Or maybe she was just really into it.
I don't think so. 'Cause she was laughing the whole time. I'm like, "Shut up! You're making it worse."
Oh, if she's laughing, that's not good. Not good.
She was laughing because I was in pain.
Ooh.
But she convinced me that she would put a rubber glove on
Sure.
and dip it in Vaseline or lube or whatever the fuck that is.
You guys went to great lengths for this.
Dude, I'm not I'll shove a corn dog with some roofies up my asshole, but fingers?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's good point. Go on.
So yeah, it was the whole fucking thing. We're on the bed. There's a box of gloves there. She slips one on.
Was it in the box of awesome?
No, this was in 2012.
Oh.
I think that's before Bespoke Post was a thing.
Bummer.
Check them out. 25% off your next box of awesome. Promo code MDATM.
At checkout.
DATM.
DATMR. SSE.
But she even did like the whole doctor like snap.
Oh, nice. So it was like the Blink-182 album cover.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Her tits weren't as big though.
What album was that?
The first one.
Yeah, I know it has a name though.
I don't know.
Go on.
Um,
Irrelevant.
And then, it dips the finger. It dips the finger in the vase. So, I'm just watching this with my butthole out the whole time. It's like
From the bottom of the well.
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
yeah. So then it goes in, and I mean, it goes in pretty easy. I mean, it's not like a struggle or nothing. It's pretty lubed up and shit.
Yeah, that's
But
not
then
that big a
as
deal.
it's just in there, I'm like, no. Like, I wish I loved it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, right?
No, I wish I could say I loved it. Sorry. I wanted to go with it, but it was just not my thing.
I don't mind it.
I'm like, there's a finger in my butt. And you know what's weird? It's hard to do anything with a finger in your butt.
I can do a lot.
Let me tell you a story I probably shouldn't tell on this podcast real quick.
Love to hear it.
So I work with pigs.
You do?
I don't talk about my job a lot on the podcast, but I do. I have for a long time.
Yeah, that's why I said you do, because I didn't know if you wanted to, if you accidentally said that.
Yeah, there's not many stories I can tell. But, so back in the day, I haven't done this in a long time.
It's not a very good setup right now, because you were talking about fingers in your butt, and now you're diving right into pigs.
It's going to get
and
worse.
I haven't done this in a long time. Continue.
So when the pigs would get big right before they're about to go to market, sometimes they weigh anything from 200 to 300 pounds.
Jesus.
So if there's a big-ass motherfucking pig, and this is what happens with pigs a lot, they'll get a prolapse.
Ooh.
Anyone who doesn't know what a prolapse is, it's basically your outer lining of your butthole inside of your butthole, but it comes out, and it looks like a fucking...
Tail.
It looks like a toddler holding an apple.
I don't know if that's very good. That looks weird.
It looks like a... What's that fucking thing? Cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
The thing where it's in a jar, and
you just... And it's still in the
and
shape.
It still stands,
Yep.
and it shakes like gelatin.
Uh-huh.
It looks exactly like that, but red and bloody.
Never eating that again.
So, no, yeah. So if that would happen to like a 300-pound pig, you're supposed to euthanize them when that happens.
Sure.
But, I mean, you're thinking in your head, like, then I have to drag this fucking 300-pound dead out. So
That's
I'd
a lot of
rather
work.
fix the problem if I can.
Yeah, the last time I drug a 300-pound dead out, it was last Saturday after I fucked her. Continue.
Yes. So I mean, as the guy who would have to drag it out, you'd look at any other chance you have to not have to do that.
How can I get out of that? Yeah.
So there was an old trick back in the day
Ooh.
where you grab their fucking prolapse and then you shove basically up to your wrist, up their ass to put their butthole lining back in. And it does work a lot of times.
Hit the reset button on that booty.
But the only reason I brought this up, because you're thinking, okay, what does this have to do with anything about your finger?
It's crazy, yeah.
But the pig, like, if you ever try to touch a pig, it'll freak out. It's like a dog. It's crazy. It's got ADHD, runs everywhere. But the moment you have your fist up his ass, he does not move at all.
Really?
So that's what I'm bringing it back to. Like, I had a
Can't
finger
do
in my
anything.
butt, felt like I was fucking sleep paralysis, like paralyzed.
Really? So you're a pig.
I mean, I think that thing's universal. If there's anything up your butt, it's hard to move.
I would say at least 80% of the things I do throughout the day, I could probably do with a finger in my butt.
Well, I mean, people are built different.
I'm built different.
And when you say that, I really believe you.
Yeah.
I think maybe sometime on the podcast we should try it out. What were those, like a butt plug or something? Maybe put a butt plug in your butt and see if you can just do the whole podcast with a plug up your ass.
Legitimately, I brought that up fucking
Before Two Bears, One Cave, yeah.
months before. You could literally go back and, I don't remember what episode it was, but you could go back and find it if you did the research or took the time to do it. And I said, I didn't say butt plugs, but I said vibrating panties with remotes when we switch remotes. I legitimately brought that up as
And
an
they
option.
legit did that on their podcast.
They did, and you thought it was hilarious, and you thought maybe we should do that. And I'm like, I literally brought this up to you, and you shot it down faster than you've ever shot anything down.
That goes back to the whole thing, me not liking things up my butt. Like, I'm really trying to expand the way I think about things and be open to things and, give it the old college butt plug. But it still does scare me a little bit.
I mean, you haven't nutted unless you've nutted with a finger on your prostate. It's extra.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
So, if you're, like, jerking off or a chick's blowing you and she's, like, playing with your balls at the same time.
No, I'm married.
Or, like, but before you were married. Or, like, sucking on your balls or something.
Right.
That's a pretty awesome feeling, right? Stroking the dick, sucking the balls, right?
Exactly.
Is it better than that?
Yeah. It's a different nut, dude. It's a different nut.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
next
you ever-
podcast, we're all doing butt plugs.
You ever put a vibrator on your taint?
I've never had a vibrator, I guess.
I mean, you should try
Are
it.
you talking about your wife's vibrator?
No. If you put a vibrator on your taint, or if somebody, like you're with a chick and she does it, he will clear his schedule for the next year to fucking make sure she's available.
Man.
Yeah.
How do you know these things?
Don't put that fucker on, like, high or 10 or whatever the fuck it is, because you'll give him a fucking heart attack sent to the hospital.
Now I think you need to tell us your story. Because we all know about the wife finger in the butt whole thing. But it sounds like you got some other fucking stories, dude. Like vibrating, things that vibrate by your taint. And
No, actually, it's legitimately from a Tom Segura special where he talks about that, and then I tried it after hearing it.
really?
Something
Is
special.
that when
there.
he was fat that he talked about this?
It might be.
Because I don't remember the bit.
But speaking of,
So what did you try, though?
you could literally use anything.
It's just something that vibrates.
Yeah.
And then you put that on your taint?
Yeah.
Pressed against your taint?
If you want to, we can go grab the PlayStation 4 controller.
And just go
And
to
send
Matt,
you into overdrive.
Go to Madden like you're like the shot clock's about to run down.
Mhm. You get it.
Just keep playing that over and over.
You get it.
Yeah.
But speaking of nuts, I've been wanting to tell this story for a while.
Okay.
Well, it's not really a story. So
Uptown Squirrel.
no. The question is, do you ever remember masturbating before you
It was
could
a
nut?
story. Now it's a question.
Like, have you ever nutted when nothing came out back then?
Back then, you
When
mean
you were a kid.
earlier today?
When you were a kid, like when? Have you ever
I-
nutted and nothing came out?
I don't know.
Because there's a
I
point.
don't remember.
There's a point where it actually starts to ejaculate, and before
Yeah.
that, you feel the nut, but nothing comes out.
I don't think I ever had that.
Because I did that for years.
Really?
I would do this thing.
All right, this is fascinating. I didn't want this to be like a sexual podcast. I had some notes, but let's face it, they suck. We're getting into some better stories here. When did you first masturbate?
Like, actually jerk off, masturbate, and cum came out, or the first time I nutted before something came out?
Oh, I don't know. See, I'll tell you why this is weird to me.
Okay.
Because I don't think I masturbated till I was like 13.
I want to say I was around 13 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was hanging out with Combs. I don't care. I'll say his fucking name. And another guy. I'm not going to say his name.
Okay.
But, and they were like a year younger than me. We're all hanging
Right,
out.
yep.
So I think I was like 13 or something. And they were talking about masturbating and like cum coming out.
Yeah.
And I thought they were lying.
Like-
Like I didn't.
Like, this is insane.
Yeah, I didn't think like shit actually came out of your. But I don't think I had ever like jerked my dick either.
Maybe not.
Like, I mean, sure, it gets hard sometimes, and you're like,
Slap it around.
I don't know. It was so weird to me, and maybe I was younger than 13. I don't remember. But them talking about like stuff actually coming out of your penis,
Mhm.
I like thought they were joking,
No.
but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be like the stupid one.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I jerked myself off
Yeah.
too.
But I think I tried it out like within a week after hearing that.
Immediately. Yeah.
Because my parents had just got like a new cable provider.
Ooh.
So when you get that, you get like 30 months free of HBO, Cinemax,
It's usually like
Stars.
a month, but yeah,
What did I say?
30 months.
Yeah, 30 days.
That's a hell of a long fucking trial period.
30 months free. So, anyways, I don't know if you remember Cinemax back then. Like, no one, if you're younger than what, like 25, you have no idea what we're talking about.
Probably,
Right
yeah.
now.
Probably not.
So we had like the month free of
Sure.
Cinemax, and you know they start playing the fucking softcore porn
Right.
2:00 in the morning or whatever.
If they don't know what the Cinemax porn was, it was basically tits, and then they like fuck each other's hips
And
out of view from the camera.
they used to call it Skinemax.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it was softcore porn. You could see the chick's tits, her ass, but you never saw dick or vagina
Or penetration at all.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just.
But you
pumped
saw
hips.
them like right. They were definitely they had to be fucking when they were filming that.
I don't know
Where's the dick? You never see the dick.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How's that guy not hard with a hot chick riding on him? His dick would definitely be in sight. It's got to be in her vagina.
Opiates. That's how. It was the 80s.
All right. Anyways, so this is back in the day here. So I'd like record it on VHS.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
The good old days.
And then in my room, I had a TV with VHS player and all that shit.
Now we're
And-
bringing up VHSs. The kids under 25 are like,
I know that's why I said like they won't understand, not just the Skinemax, but yeah, VHS everything. But I remember watching it one night. Mom's sleeping, you know. She lives in a weird room too. It's like the living room's right here, and her room's right behind my back. So I'm like
ooh, that's
looking at the TV, looking back, looking at the TV, looking back.
That's a situation you don't want to be in when
Yeah.
porn is involved.
And she gets up to use the bathroom and shit, so like, which is right there too. So I mean, it's real risky business. But like, I got fucking hard, and I mean, I've been getting hard for years, but
Sure.
like, didn't know there was a rhyme or reason to the
You thought you just randomly got solid.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I guess I have to watch some cartoons till this goes away. Anyways,
Okay.
so after hearing that shit came out of your penis,
yeah.
not literal shit,
No.
but you know what I'm saying.
I mean, unless that happened to you.
I found out white dog turds came out of your penis. I'm like, I was hard watching the Skinemax. It was a good porno too. Still got it on VHS somewhere around here, but no,
Be kind, please rewind.
it's long gone. Yeah. So I just hearing that a couple, within a week of doing this, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and give it the old college try. And I was like so hard, like, I mean, someone could probably just blow on my penis, like, and
Yeah, fly lands on it and you just blast.
yeah,
Yeah.
or a fly, that's better, or a feather lands on it, So I've been hard outside a lot of times.
I'm always hard outside.
Yeah,
That's what I do. That's what I did do.
I'm hard right now.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, so I went to the bathroom and I jerked off in 4 strokes. No, for real though, and like cum came out. So
And then you're like,
you said, have you ever jacked out and nothing came out?
so no.
I'm
That's what you're
basically,
saying.
I told that whole,
You could barely jack off.
I told that 30-minute story just to say, like, the first time I do remember actually having sex with myself,
Stroking.
stuff came out, and I couldn't believe it.
It's always that first fucking ejaculation. You're always like, oh God, what do I do now?
Yeah,
Um,
and it's crazy.
no, but I want to say,
Hey, look at that Asian.
look at that's a fucking Asian. Wow.
Yeah.
So, brought up a story or a topic and just been Bert Kreischer over here for the last 20 minutes. Moving on with my thing now. Can we talk about my thing?
Yeah, make it quick.
All right. I want to say it was probably kindergarten or first grade back then, like 5 or 6, 7 maybe tops.
I totally forgot what we were talking about, so you said that. I'm like, is he still talking about, like, the vibrator on his taint? No, you're talking about the first time he jerked off. Continue.
It's not jerking off, really. I'll get to it.
Okay.
Basically, when I was like
It's going
5,
to be a
6, or 7
3-hour
area.
long podcast about jerking off.
I hope not.
It's already done.
Okay. I figured out. I don't remember how the situation happened where I realized this would work, but
Stuff comes out of your penis.
I would lay down on my stomach, right, face down, and I would take both of my hands and I would hold him like this, and I'd basically just do this motion and hump at the same time.
What did you hump? You
Just-
said you were on your belly,
I was just like this.
so you're just fucking the floor.
Basically just fucking my hands on the floor, right? I didn't know what was going on. I just know that it made it feel good, okay? And I would do this for like not even 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, that nut feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but nothing
came out. I would just
Wow.
do it, and then I'd be going on with my day. And that fucking happened a lot.
Maybe I did have that and just don't know. I
Maybe,
don't know.
because I used to do this all the time when I was fucking 7 years old.
It sounds like my cousin.
And I didn't even know it, like, I didn't know it was a bad thing. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
I
you're
would keep
just
it
like-
private thing. So I
Yeah.
would literally just be laying on the couch watching TV and just roll over and do it.
You sound exact. So my mom had a daycare as
Sure.
I was growing up, and I was, maybe 11 or 12 or something. There was a little cousin I had of mine. It was a girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I already gave out way too much
Oh,
information.
for sure. Yeah.
If anyone I know is watching, they're like, "Yeah, I know." But anyways, so my mom would have nap time, and as I say that, it sounds creepy and like 'cause we've been talking about dicks and stuff.
No.
But so my room, I didn't have to take a nap because I was older. And it was my fucking house.
Yeah, so fuck off.
If my mom fucking stepped at me, I would slap the bitch. It's like, where's my fucking hot dogs and mac and cheese, bitch? But anyways, so I was a rebel. So like where nap time was, my room was like you could open a door and that was my room.
Okay, so nap time was in a specific room.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the living room. But I was a rebel when I was a kid, so I carved a hole through both fucking sides of the door.
Okay.
It was like one of them cardboard piece
It's
of shit doors.
Barely wooden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call that wood.
Most closet doors.
Yeah, so I like carved a tiny hole on the outside so you wouldn't know. There's no way she didn't know that I fucking did that. But like I thought I was sneaky back in the day.
So we have like a Porky situation
And
here.
then dude, listen to this. I carved a big hole on my side of the door, but I had one of those sticky notes. So I stuck it right above it. And you could
Oh my God.
lift the flap and look in.
This is genius. How old
It
were
was
you?
kinda- I don't know. But I did that. I don't even know why I did that. I always felt like I was doing something bad, so I needed to check if anyone was going to. But whatever. When nap time would go on, sometimes I'd lift that up, see if my mom was still sleeping or whatever, for whatever reason.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing creepy,
I'm
honestly.
gonna go sneak a Mountain Dew. Is Mom awake?
Yeah, it sounds creepy as I'm telling the story, but it wasn't. But anyways, my cousin was like 5 years younger than me or something.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and again, I'd look through that hole, and she would be humping the fuck out of a pillow. I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
is she doing?
Bitches love humping pillows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever stopped her or I thought it was weird. I'm like, I mean, my mom's like sleeping 3 feet away from you. You're like fucking the shit out of a pillow. I think maybe I'd like walk through the door so she'd stop or something. I don't know. I really don't remember. It
There's-
was so long ago.
There's a
But I
whole,
remember her fucking the shit out of that pillow. Shout out.
there's
I'm not
a
gonna say her
whole genre of that, and it's pretty good.
That's weird.
Go on.
I don't think I've ever fucked a pillow before.
I've never fucked a pillow, but I've watched a lot of girls fuck pillows on Pornhub.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I mean, it's
But she was like young, like
kind of hot.
I don't know, like 7 or 8.
That's not as hot, but
It wasn't hot. It was weird. I didn't know. Like I said, I never fucked pillows, so I probably still hadn't masturbated yet. So like she was ahead of her time.
Oh,
like,
for
I mean,
sure.
Fuck.
yeah.
Like, what is she doing? I obviously know what humping is.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's humping the fuck out of that pillow.
It's weird.
But she was like obvious, and there's like other kids like. Oh man!
She was
Good
getting
thing
it.
my mom doesn't have that daycare anymore. I'm giving really bad promotion to it.
I mean, you don't. That's fine. It is what it is.
Oh.
Take your kid to this daycare. They'll get peeped on.
We might have to delete that. No, I don't think the peeping thing was. I wasn't a peeper. I was saying like
I know. I was-
a girl fucking a pillow like right beside your sleeping kids.
that's fine. Honestly,
We're gonna have to
I'd rather
delete
have a
all
chick
of
getting her
that.
rocks off than some fucking kid watching them. I'm just trying.
Yeah,
to make
we're
you
gonna
look
have
as
to
bad as
delete.
possible.
We're gonna have to delete all that.
leave it all in.
Well, it sounds like I was peeping on kids, which I wasn't.
you were a kid as well. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just realizing how bad that story sounds.
It's fine. Leave it in.
So we got some other fun things on this week's episode of Matty Day and the Midget
What kind of fun things?
podcast. Well, have I told you about how I'm black?
No. You've never once told me this.
I found out the other day. I was just thinking. I was thinking about shit. I'm like, no, I think I was listening to like Bill Burr, or I was listening to people talk about Bill Burr, and they're like, Bill Burr can kill it in a white room, black room. It doesn't matter because he never like does the race jokes or does anything like that.
I listened to this podcast as well.
Yeah, wasn't it Giannis's like a week ago? Him and
Oh,
Jay,
it's, Jay Harvin.
Yeah,
Yep.
him and
Yep.
Jay Harvin. Yeah. So they were talking about that, and like Bill's got a black wife, and he could
He could
if
totally use
anyone,
that.
yeah, if anyone were to ever call him a racist, he could be like, "Yo, I got a black wife," but he doesn't really ever do that. And I'm like, well, Bill is like kind of black.
I guess, kind of.
And Santino, are gingers just also black?
Oh my God!
Because
You're
remember
right.
the live episode of Bad Friends, and everyone was like saying Santino was black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that, and I'm like, wow, I just realized I've always got along with black people. Like black chicks are like so much fun, super easy to get along with. Like I can
Great
joke with,
head.
I can joke. Great head. I can joke with them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get offended. They're gonna be like, you crazy white boy, shit like
Cracker.
that. And
He's
just
cracker.
black guys are so much fun and shit. And I'm like, I'm black.
You might be.
Well, let's look at the stats here. I love basketball. I loved basketball for a long time.
That's a check. Okay.
I was able to list the last 40 NBA champions. 39. I used to rap.
You did. Check.
I did. I put on 2 shows.
You did.
After one of those shows, I went outside to smoke a cigarette. A black guy says to me, "Hey man, that shit was dope as hell."
Wow. That's big.
Yeah. And then there's another time a black guy was at my house, and we rap battled, and I beat him.
You beat him.
And then I also have big lips.
Oh my God.
I also have a big ass black cock.
Are you black?
I'm black.
You're black.
And I also get ashy as fuck. I have to fucking put coconut butter on
you
my
do.
skin.
I did notice there's a lot of coconut butter in the bathroom. I
Yeah.
just figured you were beaten off.
Well, that and my skin gets real ashy.
Oh. Wow. You might actually be black.
I think I'm black.
Yeah. Did you ever do the Ancestry or whatever it's called? See what
Ancestry.com.
see what rich white guy enslaved your people?
Well, I found out. Yeah, I did do that. I found out I was German and Scandinavian, so I mean that normally doesn't go with black culture.
Did you really do one?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm half Viking.
Will you? I want to do one.
I can show you how.
Because I think I'm German and Irish, but I don't know.
Well, I can tell you one thing right now. You're half elf.
Well, yeah, there's 15% of that for sure. I just want to know what the other 85 is.
Irish.
All of it?
They're short as shit.
Yeah, it's the Schultz
But
side.
you don't drink. So,
I do, just I'm not a big drinker, which is weird for an Irishman.
very gay.
Also, Germans are drinkers too.
Yeah. So, I mean, that explains a lot of it about me. We'll have to do an ancestry for you.
Does that cost money?
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'll pay for it. I want to know what you are.
Should we do it on an
You
episode?
might be a little Mexican.
Or do you have to like get mailed in and shit?
I don't know. I've never done one. Do you really believe me?
Make it up.
I know, but you really would. Yeah, so you have to pay money for it,
Okay.
and but we can get it all figured out. We can do one on the show. Let's
That'd be
get
great.
back into that and other things right after this quick break from our sponsors at Body Armor.
Body armor. Let me tell you what. I love me a good body armor. So hydrating.
Who doesn't? I mean, with flavors like mixed berry, banana,
Strawberry
fruit,
banana,
strawberry,
Power-
watermelon,
fruit punch.
mixed punch.
Do you want to make up any more, or you want to move on?
Let's move on.
Okay. Now, when you're thirsty and needing of hydration, you don't want to reach for a super sugar-filled drink like Gatorade, do you?
No one wants to reach for a super sugar-filled drink like Gatorade
No, because they're filled with sugar.
because they're filled with sugar.
Anyway, Body Armor has
Zero sugar
natural flavors and sweetening, so they don't need all that sugar.
from the island.
Coconut water, electrolytes like potassium,
That's good.
antioxidants, and B
But-
vitamins
B vitamins.
to give you that push.
So if you're looking for that push and you want to shove some B up your A, then Body Armor is the drink for you.
Total superior hydration.
Superior to all those other races,
What?
genres.
There you go.
Give yourself a suit of armor with Body Armor and be prepared for other things that other people aren't prepared for. Body Armor, MDATM.
Is there a promo code, or are we just
no
doing
promo
it?
code. Just buy it at the fucking gas station.
Thanks, Body Armor, for
I gotta
supporting
take
the show.
a piss.
Coming back with a Hitler stash this time? Okay. Probably can't even tell it's there.
Just don't bring it up.
Okay. So about that.
What? What you say?
Mine's fine.
Ooh, what you say? Now that I exterminate Jewies.
You could have said Jews, and that would have sounded fine.
I know.
You had to, like you wanted to make it sound bad.
No, it's because I got fucked up and I was gonna say, now that I exterminate Nazis, but then I was like, no, I
Nope,
am a
that's not
Nazi,
right.
so that's why I went with Jewies. Ow! Speaking of Jewies, how about those shoeies by Ty Tuivasa last
Dude, that was
night?
excellent.
No, we're not gonna use that, or should we? Hey, and welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Hope
Thanks.
you enjoyed that quick
Thanks to our sponsors, is what I was going to say, but
at Body Armor.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
You got them right. No, it's fine.
Fine. Continue.
Comes after 8, and then there's 10.
What are you fucking? What's her name? Rebecca Black. Explaining the fucking
It's
numbers.
Friday. Hey, and welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast.
Gotta get down on Friday.
What?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
Nothing. Continue. I just had to get that out. I'm so sorry. You can't just cut me off like that.
Hey, and welcome back to Matty Daddy and the Midget Podcast. Hope you enjoyed that quick little ad from our sponsors at
Body Armor.
Body Armor.
I thought we were going to do it at the same time.
Let's try again. Hope you enjoyed that quick ad from our sponsors at
Body Armor. That was really good, actually.
That was good. Yeah. So thank you for being a part of the show, Body Armor, and thank you for tuning into the show. We got some other things. Let's look at them.
Let's see our things and our stuff. Good content here.
Oh.
What do we got? Tell me what you do.
So the UFC last night. Let's talk about it.
What do you want to talk about it?
What's the first thing that, looking back on that whole pay-per-view, UFC 269. What's the thing that sticks out in your head the most?
Probably the co-main event. To me,
Which was?
it was Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena,
Yeah.
and it ended unlike anybody predicted.
The biggest upset in UFC history, by far, bar none.
Bar none.
Yeah, crazy. So Amanda Nunes, I don't think the girl, right? I don't think she's been beat in like 7 years or something like that.
No, she was on a hell of a streak.
Yeah, and she is considered by the community as the women's MMA GOAT. Going into last night's co-main event against Juliana Pena, she was a plus 1,000, minus 1,000 favorite.
It's like you saw me, but you didn't. Like, you said plus 1,000. I'm over here shaking my head no, and you changed it. So that was cool. Go ahead.
And Juliana Pena plus 1,000 underdog. And we just watched the fight not too long ago again. But
Because I fell asleep.
but the first round was won by Amanda Nunes.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Juliana looked
strong.
good, but she spent a lot of time on the ground on her back.
She got taken
defending.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. So the second round starts, and Juliana just starts piecing her up. At one point, we counted five jabs.
5 jabs in a row. Just
Five
landed.
jabs in a row landed
Boom,
every
boom,
time.
boom, boom.
Her boxing was incredible. Amanda looked tired. She kind of looked like she didn't want to be there.
She looked worn down.
She looked like she'd rather be fucking her hot wife.
Yeah.
With a strap on at home.
Unlike Dustin Poirier's wife, who is
a fat turd.
That's right.
More about that later. But Juliana Pena with the upset of the century, beating Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, no, I was absolutely blown away when I realized that happened this morning. When
Anyone who put a bet on that and is listening to this podcast,
good for you.
Please send a video message to our email at mdatm@gmail.com.
Are we going to make that?
Hashtag FedSmoker69.
That's a really long email address. I don't think it's even a valid one.
Or just try MattSimonson92@gmail.com.
Now you're going to get dick pics.
Good thing I'm not Amanda Nunes. So, yeah, I would definitely agree. That was the highlight.
That was insane. Choked her out. Rear naked choke.
Yeah.
I never in my career life, I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, neither does anyone else.
Did I imagine that I would ever see Amanda Nunes tap?
Honestly.
Right. Like, that's one thing. I think
and that fast.
Anybody can get caught and go out. So that could have happened to anybody. But the fact that she tapped,
she's like Habib, of women on the ground and shit.
Right.
She's the one putting people on their back and fucking dominating. She did all right in the first round, and then second round, Juliana fucking starts giving her the 3-piece with the soda, the 5-piece chicken tenders, and then she even scores a fucking takedown on her.
It was a nice takedown.
And then she takes her fucking back and chokes her out. Crazy. The
absolutely
audience
insane.
Went absolutely crazy. And
congrats to Juliana.
Michael Chiesa. You remember Michael Chiesa, right?
The award-winning commercial with Gaethje.
Yes, where their faces are entirely too close, but you like it.
You want to see my koi pond?
Definitely do. Yeah, I know it's from the commercial.
It cracks me up every time.
But I guess he's teammates with Juliana, and he rushed to the fucking octagon. He was in that fight. Did you see the video of the fighter section freaking out after?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was right there with Aljamain and Kayla Harrison and
Aljamain was losing his fucking mind too.
Yeah, but Michael Chiesa runs out of there. He runs up to the octagon, and apparently he had a little bit too much to drink. He poos.
Oh, he's a little drunk.
And he was, I guess, escorted out of the fucking building, and there was a whole thing, and Dana White was asked about it, and he was not happy at all.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
And he just lost his last fight a couple weeks ago, so...
Bit of a downhill spiral.
I mean, he's a good fighter, but Dana's pretty petty.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did he just release the other... Or no, sorry. I was thinking about WWE releasing Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, too.
That's nuts.
But we're not here to talk about that. Maybe we'll get to it later. Let's talk about Charles Oliviero beating Dustin Porya.
This was also not predicted, considering he was the underdog as a champion. But first round, I want to say... Was that the first round where Porya looked pretty decent?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's the only round where
it's the only round. Because then the second round, basically, I want to say at least half of it was Oliviero on top, putting elbows and dominating.
Yeah. Scary shit.
And then the third round comes. And
that was all Oliviero.
The third round comes and goes, you could say. Because it only took a minute into the third round for him to choke out Porya.
Jump on Poirier's back and just sink in that fucking choke.
It's always nuts to me when somebody can get a choke on somebody while they're still standing. That's tough.
That's Brazilians. And I think that's Brazilians only who can do shit like that.
It might be, actually, now that you say that. But, I mean, the fact that you do that is just so much added pressure onto that choke that it's almost impossible to get out of.
Kind of after Anderson Silva and shit, people was free because Brazil has always ruled the sport of MMA. Kind of after Anderson Silva was not his old self, everyone knew him as. people thought like Brazilian MMA was gone because then Jose Aldo got knocked out by McGregor in like 13 seconds, and their real only saving grace was Amanda Nunes. You know, I don't know if she's from Brazil but whatever. That's
sure. Neither here nor there.
Yeah, her flag or whatever. I'm gay. Hey, Kevin Hart. I'm gay. But then it's really made a rise back, is what I'm trying to say. Like Jose Aldo winning his last fight, you know, Amanda Nunes being the GOAT up until the last pay-per-view. Fucking Charles Oliveira. Glover Teixeira, dude.
Ooh, Glover just won.
Yeah, it's really Brazilian MMA is hitting.
It's taking
the
off.
Fucking peak again.
Yeah, it's back.
Crazy.
They're back.
And
we're back.
There's a bunch of fights that I've seen the pay-per-view in New York. You know, so 268. Fucking Alex Perez, the guy who knocked out Izzy twice in kickboxing. He's from Brazil. He's at 185er.
Yep.
Remember the guy from last night? I think his last name was Silva too. Like, I don't remember. But he's facing that like giant buffed out dude, and he fucking like gets his back and chokes him out and shit. No, he gets him in the arm bar, and he was facing Eric Anders.
Oh, I think I do. Is this when he broke it?
So he was the same guy who broke fucking Jacare's arm.
Yeah.
And he got him in the same position.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, that guy's at 185 too.
Jesus.
Like, dude, there's some really scary fucking guys at 185. I got a bold prediction right now, and then we'll move on.
Bold prediction.
I think Izzy's going to fight Whitaker next. I see him winning that fight.
Okay.
I don't see him holding on to the belt. Sometime after Whitaker, I give him 2 or 3 more fights till that belt's gone from him. So possibly in 2022 or early 2023.
He's going to lose his belt.
Yeah, and he's not going to get it back because there's some crazy 180, especially if Hamzat moves up to 185.
Ooh, yeah,
that should be his natural weight division because that dude's ginormous.
Yeah, he's big, dude. So basically what you're saying is he's not going to defend the title more than twice after Whitaker.
Yeah.
Wow.
100%.
Do you have a bolder prediction on who you think will do it?
No.
No?
I don't know who's going to do it. I mean, it could very well be Derek Brunson. He's looked... Blonde Brunson is... You cannot deny this guy.
Is that his nickname?
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking like fucking Cisco. That dong. He
does look like this.
I will say it'll probably be a Brazilian guy.
That's fair.
You saw Alex Perez, his fucking like flying knee knockout.
Yeah.
And then I wish we could pull that up. Who that guy was? I think his last name was Silva.
Or Taya Tuvasa's knockout, where the guy crumbles, dude. Just
against Augusto Sakai. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about last night.
I know. That's who we fought.
Right, but I'm talking about last night.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding. No, but like when he crumbled, you could see his leg just like bend backwards.
And that's always scary with the heavyweight.
Yeah,
like,
there's so much weight coming down on it.
Yeah, Bruno, or no. Muniz. Yeah, this guy. Andre Muniz.
Yep.
Muniz. Frankie Muniz?
Frankie. Yeah.
Muniz?
Yeah, Malcolm in the middle.
And then fucking Bruno Wright was next. Or Bruno Silva. He went up against Jordan Wright. Remember, that was like a fucking like knockout 1 minute into the first round.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because Jordan Wright had him in the clinch and was like touching him up. And then Silva knocks him out.
That was pretty nice.
So that's a fucking Brazilian middleweight. That's a Brazilian middleweight. Jesus. And then Alex Perez, the guy who's knocked out Izzy twice in kickboxing, he's a middleweight.
Jesus.
So that's what I'm saying about
3 Brazilian middleweights just climbing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, the middleweight division is going to be very scary in the next couple of years.
For shizzle.
Yeah. But next weekend, this podcast will definitely come out by then. But we have Derek Lewis.
Oh, Derek, my balls is hot, Lewis.
versus Chris Dawkins. Sorry, Kyle Dawkins is his younger brother. So that's going to be a heavyweight can't miss fight. I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
I see either Lewis getting a knockout or Dawkins
Taking him down.
just winning by the end of the fight.
What a bold prediction.
I either see Lewis winning or
There you
possibly Chris Dawkins.
That could happen. That's possible.
And then we got the co-main event, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Bilal Muhammad.
That's going to be a submission from Bilal. Go ahead.
Really?
Mhm.
So I think Wonderboy will win that. Then we got Cub Swanson later on. Oh, Ricky Simone's going to fight again. Yeah, good shit. So
Pretty good card. Pretty good card.
I got some shit on Instagram we should check out.
Fair enough.
Where'd my Instagram go?
Right
I
there.
got two fucking things.
Look at that
Hey,
Asian.
look at that Asian.
That's an Asian.
Wait, even better. Let's look at this Asian.
That's also an Asian.
It's also an Asian.
Wow, would you look at that Asian?
Pretty fun stuff there with those Asians.
Oh, wow.
What do we have here?
What is this?
I don't know. Let's look at it.
It's muted.
Uh-oh.
Does it not let you unmute it?
Well, remember that last time this happened? I had to go to, like, the sound and something there with Asians.
No, I don't.
What do I have to do here? You're a smart guy.
I don't remember. It was playing from frickin'... No, it's not that. It was playing
Yeah,
from...
but Instagram's different, remember?
Why is Instagram
It
different?
did that with when I got my new other new laptop.
Go...
Look at that mouse, Asian.
I don't know if I can do this and still record it. Because Instagram's a dickhead,
Yeah, you
I
just have to
guess.
do that or something. No. Was it that or what? Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. Is that where it was? Because I don't know if it's recording. So that's cool.
Let's just do an ad real quick, and then we can powwow about this.
Okay.
Blue Chew. That's code MDATM at Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Get your big dick.
Big again.
Make it blue.
It's blue. Chew.
Chew it.
Chew it.
Chew on it.
It says here you just chew it.
Hey, and thanks for tuning in to that quick sponsor from our
Sponsors.
at
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. It says here you just chew it.
Just spit on it.
What?
Hey, let's look at these videos.
Don't have to spit on it. Why would you spit on it?
That's the last one we looked at, right?
I believe, yes, 100%.
Okay, let's look
What's
at this vid.
Stop calling me Travis Scott. Look at the picture of Travis Scott. Look. This is Travis Scott. This is not me. This is Travis Scott. That's him. That's not me. I'm not Travis Scott.
He kind of looks like Travis Scott, doesn't he?
I mean, why is Travis Scott going so low to prove
Like he's not?
that he's like basically looking at himself in the mirror and he's like saying, "Look, that is Travis Scott.
Not
I am
me."
not
Yeah,
Travis Scott."
It's a mirror picture.
I found a really funny comment. Yeah, this is what it was.
Travis Scott.
And let's listen to the audio one more time so we can really hear Travis Scott.
I'm not Travis Scott. Okay, stop calling me Travis Scott. Look at the picture of Travis Scott. Look. This is Travis Scott. This is not
This
me.
is him. It's him.
This is Travis Scott. That's him.
Why would he
I
pick
mean-
up a picture of himself?
Dude, fucking the whole Astro World thing must have really fucked with Travis Scott.
He got fucked up from that.
Yeah. So this is from a while ago, but I just still love it so much.
That's excellent.
You guys, Adam Ray at Burbank Airport, working for TMZ undercover.
Is that
I
Travis
just-
Scott?
Is that Travis Scott?
Look at this guy.
Look at this
Hollywood,
motherfucker.
pretends to be
Cheeto
on phone
Santino.
calls all the time. This guy. Yeah, this guy. Fuck you, man.
Hold on,
Fuck
hey,
you,
Griff.
man.
Griff, there's a super fan here. There's a super fan. Do you want an autograph or something?
Yeah, man,
dude?
will you sign my taint?
Yeah, man, I'll sign your taint. Dude.
I commented on one of his newest posts, Cheeto Santino, and asked if he would sign my taint.
Yeah.
Hasn't
Nothing?
gotten back to me
Nothing.
yet.
You know, he'll get there.
Hey, but you
Give
know
him
what?
time. You can't leave Tom unguarded.
You cannot.
Is his you can't leave Tom unguarded your I beat a black dude in rapping?
Yeah, 100%. Like sometimes I'll just sit in the car and be like,
I did that.
I whooped that guy in that rap battle.
That was me, all day.
That was a black guy.
Can't leave Tom unguarded.
Can't leave Matt
Battled.
uncircumcised.
Oh, you're uncircumcised?
Hey, check this out.
Hot garbage.
No.
I was just telling you whatever you pull up is hot garbage.
Okay, here it is.
What we got here? What we got here? Okay, I've cleared my cache of cookies, but I don't see how eating 300 Oreos is going to make my computer work better. That sounds like you.
God damn. I couldn't agree with that more.
Nature Boy meets world. Really wish I would have brought my laptop because I got a wow.
Hey, look at this.
Whenever.
Yep, we're all good.
Oh wow, she's holding that glass with her ass.
Only 17. Oh, she can dance. She can run. But all nut on her face. Oh, beer and ass. Spilling now, twerking.
She was just
little
getting rid of the
too
head.
much. What?
She was getting rid of the head. That's why she shook it.
No, I get it. Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
I mean, that's talent.
How does the guy grabbing his beer not finger her right there? Just slip a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah. That was excellent. Probably,
So-
and we immediately got demonetized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dominic Cruz. He did a really fun thing. You know, before the fight team started, and congratulations to him on winning his fight against Pedro Munoz. But he called out DC and said, you know, because Dom's part of the commentating crew.
Right.
So he was asked what he thinks about the commentators when they commentate on his fight. And he says he likes it, but when it gets to DC, he mutes it because he doesn't do the homework
Right.
set up into this video.
It was wrong of you to say what you said this morning.
So I'm wrong.
Because that was not fair of you as a colleague to do that publicly. You tell me.
Well,
just
what
like
did-
you tell
what
me.
did I do,
Going
though?
up there, because the reality is,
What
even
did I
if you
do?
said, Dominic, even if you said, DC's my brother, right? You and I, brother.
Yeah.
They'll never come between
Yeah.
us. We're brothers.
Yep.
But even if you say that, they won't run that. They won't run that you say
But
that we're
what
brothers.
What did they run? Because I've been doing
I don't like
media.
listening to Daniel Cormier commentate. I mute it. I don't think he watches the fights. I don't think he wants to be there. He gets his money and he leaves. Dom, that's not fair.
I'm not allowed to say what I feel.
I'm
wrong now
That's
for-
bullshit,
I'm
Dom.
wrong
That
for
is
telling my-
a blatant mistrust
So,
of a friendship
how about
and
this?
as a colleague.
How can you not love Dominic
Fucking
Cruz?
excellent.
It's amazing. Hey, kids in Africa are wild.
What? Oh wow, these are kids in Africa. Oh my God, was that a hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus.
Maybe one of them asked for a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Hey, maybe he was a hip-hop anonymous.
Hippopotamus?
That's what they call rappers who, you know, don't want to be known.
Brilliant.
You could say I'm hip-hop anonymous.
Yeah.
I think that's my new rap name now.
How many times has a priest been to church?
Well,
Ty
it makes more sense
on the
if you
number of-
read that first.
Can I read it all?
Sure. But it makes more sense if you read the yellow first.
Ty Tuvasa, on the number of shoes he's done, says, how many times has a priest been to church?
Ruined it. Hey, have you seen this? This is crazy.
What? Oh, I actually have seen this.
This is
nuts.
insane.
This is pretty fucking cool.
TikTok is super gay, but dude, this is
It looks so good. That's amazing. Is that right one? Is he using a lighter there? Because that's even crazier.
they both are. Well,
I thought he has a light bulb. Yeah, and that's a
You're right,
lighter.
you're right.
That's insane.
Which one looks better, right or left?
Honestly, I think the left one looks better, but the right one was done with a fucking lighter.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you. With what you just said. Hey, let's look at this.
Oh my God, this dude is magic.
Now I'm just looking at the chick with the red top here. She keeps on grinding on her black boyfriend,
Oh yeah, yes she does.
and I thought that was a Bella Danger.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
But I'd tab it.
What about
Hey,
this?
look at this girl.
Definitely can't play that.
You don't even know the words of that song. It was a remix I made 3 months ago. And the girl fucking twerking in them fishnets. Yeah, them fishnets. Oh, her ass flapping back like a fucking something that flaps back. Hey, got a snapback hat. Gonna put it on your ass. Fucking get that crack in it, girl. Put my dick in it, make a fucking swirl. You ever ate that chocolate fucking vanilla?
Ooh.
Fucking ice cream mix. I'ma get my dick. I'ma put it in your shit like ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this one was weird.
This is crazy.
weird.
This is crazy.
You know, I saw this. Look, Bleacher Report. I saw this on Bleacher Report, right?
Yep.
And it says fucking Garrigan. It says this like female basketball star, if you call it. It says this female basketball star is like just going crazy.
Yeah.
And it says Garrigan. I'm like, how many Garrigans? So I find out her name.
It's ours.
I search it on the Googs, and then it's legit from the same town we went to school at.
Yeah. Our
Arch nemesis.
Yeah. The rival to our Algona Bulldogs.
Is this girl black?
I think she's mixed for sure.
Is she blacker than I am?
Legally? Probably is legally.
Legally, yeah.
Legally speaking.
But not
Like
legally.
Streetwise?
Streetwise.
Nah,
Hell no.
Nah, bro, you got her.
Let's look at her thing.
Okay. Fucking Shaquille O'Neal.
You know, for only 13, she got some big tits. I'm just kidding. That's an ICP lyric. Lay off me.
She's a fucking dominance in there, though. That's insane.
Well, she is 450 pounds.
And it's like 6'5".
Looking like Dustin Poirier's wife out there.
Ew.
Polished turd with the pass.
Ew.
Just kidding. She seems like a nice gal.
Yeah, no, it's insane that she's on Bleacher Report.
Yeah. Is she really doing that good? Because I might want to go to a Garrigan game. You want to go to a Garrigan game?
We might need
sometime?
to. I really want to. Just to see
I want
this
to
woman
witness
play.
history. All right, this next video, my favorite video I've fucking seen, and I don't know how long.
And we'll close out on this.
Close. You know Joel Osteen, right?
I do.
Keep Joel Osteen. Hey man, you know you're a piece of shit, right? You know, right?
You know, right?
Right? Come on, yeah, you know. You know, right? Yeah.
He knows. He knows.
Take care, folks. He knows.
So
That's
you
fucking
have
awesome.
seen the video.
No, I just assumed that's what he was gonna say.
Oh, really?
You know, right? Right? Come on, yeah, you know. You know, right?
Good for him,
Yeah.
because he is a real piece of shit.
Take care, folks. He knows.
That's my favorite
That's
video
excellent.
ever.
Oh, we got fucking
We got a
Sasso?
couple things here.
Dude, I love this so much. This is probably my new favorite thing.
Will Sasso does this once every like every 6 months. I've seen him do this before. This is from a scene from Goodfellas.
Excellent.
I mean, our audio listeners you're basically fucked right now. Watch it on video because I'm not explaining every single fucking picture.
It's Will Sasso's face, the same face he's making on everybody. Just, it's funny.
Terminator.
Excellent. That one's
Cheers. Michael McDonald, who he has a great impression of.
I fucking seen from the Civil War.
Civil War.
The Sphinx.
The Sphinx.
Operation the Game. Stone
Austin
Cold Steve Austin.
316. I mean, amazing.
It's
but yeah, he's
incredible.
doing that all over. This is one thing. I don't know if I tagged you in this, but I definitely want
sure
you to
you
see
did.
it.
Yeah, you did take me in this, and
You want to read that?
if you're short, you were born from pre-cum. Don't try to argue with me, half nut.
Yeah, that's right, half nut.
Yeah,
You settle down over there, half nut.
that's fair.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're at a great disadvantage.
Well, that video would make more sense if we played this one first. You heard about self-defense in Detroit?
I've heard a few things.
The street demo. Today we have a volunteer. Are you from Detroit?
Yes.
And look, it says Detroit in the background. This is real Detroit. So
Detroit.
what we do today is another demo. This is a gun disarm. Have I ever shown you this before? Have you ever seen it before? Okay, so all I'm going to try to do is try to make it so he can't shoot me. All you're going to do is shoot me if I try to grab the gun. Put it right in my chest. Say, don't move. The reason he can't fire is because we push the slide to the rear. That disengaged the trigger, so it cannot fire. And from here, same thing.
Can you fucking believe that? Look at this one.
Detroit Trouble Training. I'm going to show you what you can do when you are faced with a kicking attacker. When they come in,
You always got to be worried about those kicking attackers.
Here, block it from going to your face. This takes the blunt of the trauma, the kick, the energy. From here, you're going to come in, transition your energy to your foot here, and you're going to stomp, oblique stomp the inner knee. This will break the knee and enhance your survivability.
Wow. That's good to know.
Just trying. I'm glad he was able to stop RoboCop there.
I was going to say, in case you're ever attacked by a motorcyclist.
Detroit Urban Survival Training.
Detroit Urban Survival Training, a.k.a. Dust.
From having contact with your family, your friends, or if you want to keep an aggressor away from someone who is going to be victimized. And in the case of a bodyguard, how you keep someone away from your client in very simple ways.
This video is amazing.
We go right here to the forehead. That's right to the temple. Another option.
Just hit him with the Vulcan death grip.
We go right to the elbows, which gives us elbow control, and now we can guide them away.
Steer them right out of there.
Oh, Jesus. This is good
Look
information.
at
What the fuck was that?
Backhand to the temple.
What the fuck was that?
Another option we have is take our knuckle right here under the lip, press down.
He's beating the living shit out of these guys, dude.
Hands like this.
Oh my God.
Of the esophagus. These are simple ways you can increase your survivability.
Thank you, sir.
We're just all trying to increase our survivability.
Yeah, that's a word.
Detroit Urban Survival Training and share with you ways that we have used to break apart violent aggressors who do not want to back away. In this case, neither one of them is a victim. They're both aggressing. When it come in, our hands go here, right to the face, right to the nose, or to the eye.
Drop like flies.
Jesus Christ.
Intelligent option. It will help you create safety for you and your family no matter where you live.
Wow.
So are you convinced?
I'm very convinced.
We need to move to Detroit to increase our survivability.
Yeah, that'll help.
Let's see what this one says. Oh, that's just Tim. This is Timmy D.
Tim the God Dylan.
Hey everyone, it's December, so here's the monthly post. It's Friday, so hope you have a good Friday. But it's also the holidays coming
It
up,
is.
so hope your holidays are good.
Hope everyone's holidays are good. Back to Detroit. Urban Survival Training.
Butt plugs?
Detroit Urban Survival Training. Today we have a very important PSA that everyone must hear. There's thousands of people making inappropriate comments, and those inappropriate comments are very troubling. We need to address those today. These are keychains. They're for self-defense. We sell them on our website. Young men, what's under your mother's bed is none of your business. That is not a keychain. Do not attempt to attach keys to it. Size matters.
He's got jokes too. He's a very comical guy.
Oh my God. Classic.
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
Demonetized. There's some other ones that are really good. I must not have saved them. Oh, here's one.
Yep. Facts.
Now, you haven't heard of this guy, though.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. He's all over Instagram, though. Like,
Yeah.
Every MMA guy is fucking tagging him and shit. I thought you would like this, though. Every breath I take, every earth I quake.
Oh, I love the wiggle.
Every time I shake, my ass jiggles.
And
There's a
then it's
monorail.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Yeah, thank you. Got a couple more things, and then we're going to end this pod. Thank you for tuning in. It's been real. It's been fun.
Oh, I've seen this video. I would do the same fucking thing, dude.
You think this is real?
Probably. Why would you pick a fucking fight with a guy in a machine that could destroy
Yeah.
your car?
Because, I mean, the green guys in the bug, they go up and they fucking try to attack this guy. And then, I mean, you can basically predict what happens next. And this guy's just recording it. I just can't tell if this video is real or not.
It's got to be, right?
I hope it is.
I really hope it is.
They're starting shit with this guy now. Why you recording me, bro? What the fuck? We was on our way to get a fucking 12-pack of White Claw. Oh, what the fuck is that? That's a Black Claw. And he's fucking tearing my green Mitsubishi to smithereens.
Great commentary.
Thanks, bro. It's not a Mitsubishi, but
It is what it is.
You catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, that's we'll end it on this. We don't need any audio for this.
Ooh, the good old
Have a
Brit set.
holly jolly Christmas. Tits and ass are in the air. Got some chilies on my boot, 'cause I really got a toot. And I'm Brit Fit. Come here.
Excellent. Excellent song there, sir.
So back to us.
Anyway.
Just on the video. What do you think? How mad is your wife?
Super mad.
Super mad. You want to call her on the pod?
No, she works in 30 minutes and I live 20 minutes away.
You're the underdog.
Yeah.
I'm betting on you.
Okay. Don't.
I think you'll be all right. The oldest one's at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's smart.
I guess we'll see if anybody's alive when I get there.
If they're not, play video games all day. Thanks for tuning in to Maddie Daddy and the Midget podcast, episode 36. You know, hopefully this audio worked out. Not sure how it's going to happen. Might need to come to your house to figure it all out.
Sure.
Hopefully it's not a bitch.
It should be fine.
And next time on the pod, I think we're going to have vibrating butt plugs.
Deal.
Sounds fun.
Can you keep your mustache away from the mic, please? Holy shit.
Is that weird?
Yeah. It's kind of hot.
Sorry about that. I can't hear in my headphones right now.
Oh.
Because they're not on my face.
That's how it works.
But shit's crazy. What a crazy UFC pay-per-view. What a crazy podcast. What a crazy time and world to be alive in.
Yeah, everything's crazy.
The ice caps are melting. My boner is draining. The midget's wife just keeps getting madder. The podcast just keeps going longer.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep getting drunker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And to sign that off, I am Matty Daddy. What a time. Simonson, and I'm here with
Jake. This is probably my last episode, the Midget Hilsebeck.
And thanks for tuning in to Matty Daddy and the Midget podcast. We are currently looking for recruits, someone who could fill in for the midget. Well, he is anally being, I would say molested, but what's the opposite word of molested where you actually like it?
Sodomized.
Sodomized?
Mm-hmm.
Hilsebeck, and I'm here with
What?
send your emails into whatever that email I said earlier.
Yeah.
And not the one that's my actual email. I
Yeah.
regret. Maybe we'll have to bleep that one out.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay. All right, then. Got a lot of new things coming forward, folks. So remember, Joel Osteen is a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
And also, I done that condescending night.
But boy, you're just in time for lunch. I'm making your favorite. Grilled bread with turkey on top, just how you like. Alexa, add drugs for raping to my shopping list.
You already have drugs for raping on your shopping list.